What's up, guys? This is IFBB Pro Cody Montgomery coming at you guys from my YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to get back on the content game, back on the YouTube game going into 2020. We just got back from Japan, so I figured I would do a wrap-up video kind of for 2019. Obviously, I only did one show, so talking about the year, but talking about obviously Japan, the show. My thoughts, my feelings, how I'm feeling right now. It is Thursday after the show. The show was on Sunday. I got back here on Monday. It was a trike to go over there. It was about 26 hours, 25 hours total travel time. Maybe about 20 of that in a plane. I had about a 15-hour flight, and then of course I had to go to Atlanta because Tampa didn't actually have a direct to go all the way to Tokyo, but we competed in Tokyo, Japan. It was in Shina. I don't want to butcher names. It was in Shinabura, which is about 2 hours outside, or an hour outside of Tokyo. It was an amazing experience. Konnichiwa. Good afternoon. I learned a couple things. It was a really fun trip. But to get into the competition side of things, I ended up 4th place. Of course, this is my first show back in the open class since the Arnold Classic Australia was my last showing in the open class. That was 2016. So over 3 years, 3.5-ish, almost 4 years since I had competed in the open class. Of course, last year I did Toronto and Dallas in the 212 class, but kind of my comeback it was my comeback to the open class, and I must say I felt amazing. Right now I feel, obviously, I wanted to do better than 4th, but looking at it and putting everything in perspective, I know the year that I had, I know the years that I've had in the last 3 years, and everything that I've gone through. Actually I ended up having surgery in February of this year with Dr. Derby in Sarasota, Florida, which is an amazing plastic surgeon. I had gynecomastia surgery just to kind of take care of, obviously, cosmetic part of bodybuilding. So I had, to take 3+ months off training. I was very careful post-surgery. This is my life. I wanted to heal up correctly and make sure that, he did his job, and his job was to make sure I was safe. So he didn't clear me for 3 months, and I got really small. People saw me at the Arnold Classic back in March, and that was about the smallest that I've ever been. And you guys will see, I'm going to post a transformation photo from the beginning of March, until the show, and just the transformation that I did, and just the dark spot that I was in mentally, to come back all the way to 4th place, to me felt like a win. I'm not trying to get emotional, but it's been a long journey, long road, and I felt really just blessed to be kind of validated back in the open class, and I got my fire relit, so to speak, and I mean, it's definitely relit. I've never felt more motivated in my life, and I got back Monday night. It was probably 7 p.m. my flight came in, and I was back here at MI40 right away. This has been a big part of 2019 as well, as I'm back, at MI40 training with the crew here in Tampa. I've got MI40 Drew, Liliana, our cameraman Fred, whole group of people behind me supporting me, and I just feel like I'm in a great place for 2020, and that's why I'm so happy with how things went in Japan, because I know where I was, where I ended up in November, and where I can end up, next year. So I'm really pumped for 2020. And like I said, I'm gonna be pumping out content left and right. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I don't know what else I can really recap other than maybe, the biggest news of my life is I'm gonna have another baby come March of 2020. So it's gonna be a good year, guys, and I'm gonna give this shit my all. So I appreciate everybody's support, and I really do mean it when I say it. We are just getting started, and I really appreciate everyone that's supporting me for all these years. I've been almost doing this for 10 years, believe it or not, and it feels great to be back. And I can't wait, to work my ass off for 2020 with the team that I have behind me and all my sponsors, of course, Blackstone Labs, Jed North, Chic Sports, Protan, Jaguar, Brunel's, just Tops Knives, just anybody that supported me along the way. Thank you guys, and God bless, and I'm going to be putting out videos, so stay tuned.